Hello. Oh my God. I have not been in the mood to film in the past couple of days, and I did have a video planned out for Sunday, but my nephew came over and I just decided to spend my weekend with him. No distractions. So here we are. It's Tuesday. Happy October 3rd. Today's video is really, I just wanted it to come just out of nowhere. Like I didn't have like a script. I just wanted to kind of flow based on whatever just comes out. Um, I do want to focus more on the embracing and just going through with uncertainty, diving into uncertainty. I feel like recently I've just thought a lot about how uncertain the path I'm taking is, to the career I want, to what I'm looking for out of YouTube, what I'm looking for out of social media in general. I'm chasing this career in real estate that hasn't given me anything for the past 6 months. I've just been focused on calling people, prospecting, finding clients, and finally, it's starting to come into fruition. And I heard this quote on TikTok. I was scrolling through TikTok, and most of the stuff that pops up for me on TikTok are things that I am currently working on trying to achieve. So, for example, it'll be like UGC content creators, well, UGC creators, who are trying to motivate other people and encourage other people to chase that if that's something they were looking to get into. And if you don't know what UGC is, it's user generated content. Basically, you just make ads, you just make like product reviews and you post them and you create a portfolio, and then you go out and look for some brands to send out some packages to you of the product they sell, or you just ask them what you can, sponsor for them and you can get paid for it. It's like a little passive income type of job. And that's kind of what I wanted to do. I wanted to find ways to make passive income so I can leave the restaurant industry and stop being a full time server and focus more of my energy on things that I really do want to do. But like I said, it has been a very uncertain path. And I'm reading a book currently called Unfuck Yourself. And that book is really good. I really recommend you go out and buy it. It's a quick read. I'm already halfway through the book, and I think I've only really had it for the past week and a half. And I don't really touch it as much because I do find myself super busy with work and just doing other things with a client that I have right now. So I'm focused on other things, and the reading I kind of save for times when I just have nothing else to do or I'm at the restaurant and it's not busy yet. The chapter I just finished reading in the book is talking about uncertainty. And, when you're chasing something that you believe in, you really have to want it, even if you don't know what is going on, even if everything just seems chaotic. And you don't know if out of this you're going to get something good, something bad, something better, something worse. Um, it just kind of teaches you to dive into uncertainty, knowing and believing, I should say, that what you are looking for is on the other side of uncertainty. That you are certain that what you are doing today, whether it's one call a day or one one small session at the gym, or one new step forward into self love by doing one affirmation, whatever it is that you do today, it creates that momentum. And that's the quote that I heard on TikTok. It was a girl encouraging other females, other males, to basically just go out and chase UGC creator, like content creating, whatever, to chase that career, basically to put it out there, to put your energy out there, whatever it is that you do, you're going to look crazy to people. And the quote she used was, movement creates momentum. And it really just stuck with me, and I wanted to put it up on a like frame in my home so I can always remember that whenever I get in my head. Because for the past 6 months, like I said, I had nothing going on with real estate. I would show up to the office, make my calls, try to find people to just become my clients, to sell a house, to buy a house, to help other people buy a house. And it just felt like very stagnant until literally 2 weeks ago when I finally put in my first offer with my first client and we got it accepted. And now we are underwriting, under contract, going into inspection mode. And this feels so surreal to me how hard I tried, and now it's finally coming into fruition. And it's just one client, right? But I'm so certain that everything I'm doing with real estate is going to come into fruition. I just have to wait. And I'm willing to dive into the uncertainty. I'm willing to look past the darkness right now, past all the hecticness, like all the chaotic mess that I have going on. Me not having a couch, me not having like a stand to put my TV, like all these little tiny things that bother me in the back of my head. Like, I don't have my shit together, you know? But I don't say that out loud to myself. And I try to leave that thought in the back, further back of my subconscious because it does not serve me. It's not who I identify as. I have my shit together. And I always tell myself that even when days are tough, even when I don't want to get out of bed, I don't want to go to the gym, I don't want to make those calls, I always tell myself, this is what you have to do in order to create momentum. You have to move. You have to make that call. You have to go to the gym. You want that body? How are you going to prove your self love to yourself if you don't commit or if you don't show up for yourself in these ways? Same thing with YouTube. Recently, I've been wanting to just stop doing YouTube videos. I've just wanted to just focus more on my UGC and real estate. And creating that portfolio for UGC has been kind of tough because I'm trying to find different things that I personally align with that feel right to me. And I'm just not picking up something random and making a video out of it. So it's been a little tough trying to juggle all these things at once and also putting out videos every Thursday, but I'm getting it done. And I said to myself today, I don't want to do this video. I don't want to hop on this video right now because I want to get going to the office. I want to do all the other things I have to do for my open house. But I'm making the time for it and I'm creating that time and I'm letting myself know that okay, you're getting hectic in your head, but everything's going to get done. You're going to get the video done, you're going to put it out, and you're also going to get done everything that you want to get done for your open house. So I'm getting this video done for you guys because it only just helps me more and it helps you realize that uncertainty is going to be the best way to enjoy and achieve your goals. If you've set goals for yourself and you're not sure what's at the end of it, just know that all the momentum that you are going to get from just getting your ass up and doing anything and doing just anything you set your mind to. You're if you set your mind to getting a banging ass body for next summer, this is a time to get your ass up and definitely hit the gym and just start small. Just go there for 15, 20 minutes if that's what it takes. Go there for 30 minutes and then eventually build up to it. It's going to take a little time to get used to getting your body moving every single day, committing to it. Discipline, like that's tough. I know and I get it because I've been there. And even some days are like that for me where I don't want to do anything, but I just get up and I even say, even if it's one day out of the whole week, if I feel shitty, at least one day get up so I can get out of my rut and it can show me that despite how shitty my mental health felt that week, I still got up, I still went to the gym, and it brings me back to a different mood. It brings me back into this mindset of I'm going to get everything I want because I've already had all this like release of dopamine and like it gets me going into being motivated again. Sometimes I feel like I get stuck in my head, not even for anything that could potentially be threatening to my career. I'll be like, oh, well, I'm making all these videos or I'm doing all this like UGC stuff. And what if nothing happens? What if I just continue to stay stuck in the 200 views? Or what if people just don't watch my YouTube? Or what if, I'm wasting my time doing all these things and nothing ever really happens? And I started just spiraling into this feedback loop of hell, like of just random, unnecessary thoughts that don't need to be in my head. And then I tell myself, As long as I can be sure, be certain that on the other side of uncertainty, on the other side of all this darkness, is success, I'm gonna keep going. Diving into the uncertain makes you uncomfortable because you don't know what's on the other side, because you don't have control of it. You're just doing what you think will benefit you on the other side of that uncertainty. And that scares us. That scared me. Diving into uncertainty is like diving into the water and not knowing how to swim and then just trying to figure it out. But eventually, you do end up figuring it out. You do end up getting into the rhythm of, I need to survive and I need to make sure I don't drown here. So you find the momentum. You continue the movement to get into that momentum. And that's exactly what you're going to get. You're going to get whatever you put in. If you're putting in hard work, if you are putting in that self love, that self discipline, that self improvement, you're going to get in return abundance. You're going to get all that clarity that you were looking for. You will see it. It just takes time. It just takes commitment. The universe needs to know that you want it that bad, and then it'll give it to you. It's not just going to come. It's you have to work hard for it. You have to maintain that faith, that hope that at the other side of it is your success, is your abundance, is everything that you've ever wanted. Remember that the universe does not work against you, it works for you. It guides you, it looks after you. You just have to look after yourself. You have to do the same thing. You have to want it. You have to want yourself to be better. You have to want that career to take off. You can't just sit in the certain parts of your life and get comfortable. You have to get moving, girl. You have to get moving. You have to, if you want success, success is not going to knock at your door and give you a bunch of money. It's going to take hard work from you and diving into the uncertainty, diving into all of the things that make you uncomfortable, getting out of your comfort zone. If you're trying to start a YouTube channel, a podcast, and you're like, oh my God, people are going to look at me crazy. Yeah, people are going to look at you crazy. And so what? You live once. You have one life to live. And are you going to live it to the standards of other people or to your standards? Are you going to identify as somebody who is scared, as somebody who much rather stay in their comfort zone rather than stepping out and seeing what's out there for you? No, you don't have time for that. You don't have time to sit around and people please. You are going to do whatever it takes for you to see changes in your life. You're the one paying your bills. You're the one waking up every single day. You're the one getting through your own emotions. You're the one that's making your money. So find different ways to do it. If you want to see some success on YouTube, you got to keep going. And that's just a little note for me to take from this video as well when I look back at it. Because whenever I get in my head about things, I need to watch certain things like this that are going to give me that fuel that I'm missing that day. And I just want to share that message with you. It's a quick one, I know, but it's just full of motivation and inspiration for you to be able to get up and not let anybody else, not the judgment of anybody else, not the criticism of anybody else, like take over. I want you to find it in you every single day, whether it's to switch up your routine to kind of get it going again, to get your motivation going again, or whether it's showing up to the gym to even just give you that dopamine, or whether it's affirmations in the morning or at night before you go to sleep, whether it's meditation or journaling, just to get you introducing a new mindset to yourself, getting to know yourself, and then figuring it out from there and saying, okay, this is what I want to do with my life. I've figured out that I like these things, I like those things, I like the gym, and the gym has made me want to make videos and just share my, the protein I take and the daily, you know, leg day that I have here or upper body or whatever it is that you have in mind on doing. If you want to do UGC videos, go for it. Make some passive income. You will reach a brand, and a brand will reach out to you, and it will pick up little by little. And I'm sure that's what's going to happen with my UGC portfolio. I just have to put in the work. I have to join some communities on Facebook that have UGC creators who are also encouraging other new people to join, new members. I've made my portfolio, following people on TikTok that are teaching me what to do next, And I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea if this is going to work out, but I know that it's going to get somewhere because I'm putting in the work. And that's all you have to do. Put in that work for yourself and you will see results. I promise you. That is it for today. I love you and I hope you have a beautiful Tuesday. It's October 3rd. Go watch Mean Girls and enjoy your day. Get a nice little workout in. Remember, the uncomfortable is going to be better than you sitting around and staying comfortable in the same mindset, lifestyle that you currently are in. Getting uncomfortable, figuring yourself out, and finding ways to be successful is going to be better. It's going to be worth it. So hang in there and don't give up on yourself. Love yourself. And if you don't love yourself, I'm going to come back next Thursday and remind you.